Hello everyone and good morning. We are here in Midwest Horizon on a very brisk December morning. Woo! It's chilly out here. My coffee is warming me up just right and getting me the caffeine I need to get the day going. So a few things. We did get all of the bales picked up. We actually decided to deliver a full load of bales and sell them off. We did keep these bales here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, so 14 bales is what we have right now. They're wrapped up for silage purposes. Why? Well, partially because we are trying to get things going in a way to where we can actually get cattle and possibly looking to buying a farm or building a building just so we can start buying said cattle. But in the meantime, we actually have a delivery that we need to get unloaded. One of our new farm trucks that we just purchased showed up here as well. GMC. As well as a new trailer. Because, you know, quite honestly, I can't have enough flatbed trailers. Never know what you're going to need to haul. Let's get up here. Ugh, there we go. That's a little bit of a height for me to get up into. Alright, let's see if I can figure out the controls here. Okay. Alright, now looks like that blade is down. Can we lift? No. Ah, there we go. Got that lifted up. Now, okay, that joystick does that. Let's get that brought up all the way. Oh, that spins us. Not too concerned about height, because if we clip a couple trees, so be it. I just don't want to scratch. If I can talk today, caffeine has not kicked in. I'd rather scrape the scraper through the gravel than the bucket at the moment. Yeah, I know it's going to get dirty eventually. Ooh, this is a steep bit of ramps. Alright. Let's get this pulled around here. I think we might be better off parking these across the street. Because we're starting to get a little cramped in there already. Make sure we're low enough that we don't take out our sign. We'll let them go past before we get across the road here. We have a few ditches to work on, clean up, a few other areas to clean out, and I've decided to pull the trigger on buying these two pieces of equipment. I don't need a full-size excavator by any means, but this little guy I think is going to do the trick just fine. Let's bring him in here, since we don't have anything parked in here otherwise. There we go. Get that down onto the ground. Oop. There we go. Take it easy on the hydraulics there. And let's go get that front loader. Bring that over here. I think springtime we're going to be using that quite a bit to get all the gravel and rocks out of the fields. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to need to invest in a rock crusher. See if we can save a little bit on purchasing lime. Can't quite squeeze around there. I'm going to do this the hard way. Right in the bush. Really, Paul? You couldn't have parked at any other spot? Dang, that sucked. Of course, we have a new little mower. That's going to be for around the house. The other mowers that we have are going to be for springtime and getting all of our properties and such. Well, the homes that we rent. Getting those taken care of. Let's get this dealt with. I've driven one of these before. They're a little bit easier to figure out as long as I'm not trying to use this backhoe. This is a different configuration than what I'm used to though. So that's going to be fun to learn. All right, let's get turned around. We're going to put this back over in the same building. Since we are going to be crossing the street. I didn't do it with the other one, but we're going to do it with this one. Oop. That's right, I got that bucket on the front. Anyone coming? Eh. If they are, they can wait. That was a quick little... Whoa! That's a new view. I was not expecting that. Let's back this in. I want to be able to get out for where I'm wanting to park this right now. And this is set up to where the front bucket actually, we can pick up a load and then spread it. So, say if we're doing re-gravel work, as long as I can get the hang of it, I think we should be able to use the bucket quite efficiently. Not really have to use a scraper bucket or anything like that after the fact to try to level out the road once we get gravel down. Trying not to tear up my building either. Oop. Need that for the hydraulics. Forgot to put the bucket down. There we go. Now we can shut that off. Yeah, Ecto 1 kind of developed a little bit of a leak. Oil leak, so it's on here so we can try to get that fixed up and repaired this winter. I want to get it ready to go so that way come springtime, if there are any parades or anything, we can put that guy in the parade. And I think the kids would just love it. I don't care what parade it is. You know, if you see Ecto 1, you're gonna love it. And we got our little husky Varney. I did go with the baling. Yeah, the well, I guess it is kind of like a baler. Well, not really. It's more of, it's just a harvest. I'm just having all kinds of issues with talking today. I'm sorry, guys. The thing that collects the grass. Bagger. Yeah, that thing. Man. We don't have much room at all. Let's see what we can do and not cause damage. But we're basically riding on these rails coming down. Whoa! Okay, that transition freaked me out a little bit. It's one thing on a big piece of equipment. It's another thing on a little tiny mower like this. Whoa, this thing gets up and goes. Man, this is almost as nimble as a zero turn, it feels like. This is going to be perfect for the yard. One of the things that I will be doing this springtime, I hope, is getting in the backyard. And we're going to see if we can get this underneath the overhang. Oh, headlights are good. That's good. Hey, that'll work. And I think this one I'll just get a tarp or something to throw over that. But yeah, this next spring, I do want to kind of get some of these little saplings out of here. Open up the space just a little bit. I just love all these trees. I think even this guy might go. I may do something about this. At least getting rid of this and putting something over that pit. Oh, there goes a deer. Nothing runs like a deer. Sorry, had to. But yeah, I really want to get the backyard a little bit more looking like a backyard. I don't want to exactly clear cut it by any means, but I do want to make it a little bit more homely. I may even do something crazy. I know there's attachments for mowers or even UTVs for doing a little plowing, you know, just doing a little bit of a homesteading garden type of deal. Something just for the house, just something for us to be able to pick and eat and grow, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rework this bench too. It's seen better days. This was here when I, or it was in the area. It wasn't exactly here. But yeah, it was around here, and I brought it over here because it was in good shape, or relatively good shape. But this year, it looks like it's definitely been beating it down a little bit more. Yeah, this year, surprisingly enough, knock on wood, it's December, beginning of December, and we have yet to see snow fly yet. Yeah, we have a couple zero turns. Got that one. Have this John Deere here. And a zero turn there. So we have more than our fair share of lawn equipment at the moment. It's possible I may take the Husqvarna if I can't get one of these to work. So I mean, it's not a bad purchase by any means. I'm definitely going to be using that more around the house than probably this John Deere. Maybe not. Maybe a zero turn would be a little bit better around some of these trees, but with the way what I have in mind for my backyard, it may not be near as big of an issue for most of these trees. So there is that. I do love the homestead house, the homestead that we got built up here. Things are starting to look great here at home and at the farm. Let's see here. How are my bees doing? It's a little cold for them too. I only see maybe one or two bees here at the entrances. They're staying inside, staying as warm as they can. Funny part is, you know, we do have these access panels to where if we needed to put, say, a heater inside for the bees, we could. Because, I mean, on the most brutal of days, bees can die very easily on cold days. So, but I do have, I think on the inside of this access panel, I do have a thermometer that I have with the receiver by the front door, on the inside of the front door, that is, for me to be able to keep track of temperatures. That way, if it does get too cold, hello train, if you guys can hear that, just designed to help me take better care of my bees. But unfortunately, you know, if they're not out flying, they're not getting honey, and therefore I'm not raking in money. I do have this set up to where any honey pellets populate here, but at the same time, this is also the point where we can put honey pallets, and it would sell. So we do have it set up for that. As you can see here, we do have outgoing products set to selling. Unfortunately, we don't have any honey coming in, so that kind of stinks. But it is what it is. Hopefully come springtime, it'll be a lot better. And these guys, Unfortunately, we have those trees there, so they're not getting near the kind of sun that they would otherwise. But they are still working. They are still providing power. And of course, we have those panels on the roof of the shed, of the barn. That was part of the contract when I talked to the company that built this for me. They went ahead and they subcontracted out to an electrician to get those installed for us. Which unfortunately is good, but downside is people like to leave lights on, which is not good for the power. Let's hit that real quick, get that closed. Because unfortunately that means the heater in there is going full bore with that open. It won't be too much longer, and unfortunately our Stay Puft Marshmallow Man will be going away. As well, unfortunately, as all of our Halloween decorations. But it also means Christmas decorations are just around the corner. And we're going to have fun getting everything decorated as well with that. Not much going on around the farm. Like I said, we've already harvested any grass that we could, baled up most of it. Like a lot of this, I'm not too concerned about. I'm not. Because we don't have cattle, I don't necessarily need to bale every single bit of grass that we cut right now. There are going to be a few of these plots that we're going to make into grass fields anyway. And of course, at that time, hopefully we'll be able to get some great use out of these. Thankfully, we haven't put any liquids in these, so I'm not too concerned about anything breaking or cracking in this cold temperature, cold weather. So once we start using these to their full abilities, that means we should probably have a shed for them, or a place to store them out of the elements. I hate seeing all this equipment just sitting out, being exposed to the weather, but in due time, we will get everything fixed up and probably have a barn somewhere right on this field. It's a grass field at the moment, so we'll see how it goes. This is just a short little video for you guys. Again, I'm still dealing with issues at work, and I apologize if my videos might be lacking in content to an extent for that, but I'm trying to get these videos done as best as I can while still providing you some decent, and well, in my opinion, decent content. If it's not decent for you, just let me know, but know that I am sorry. I am working on it and will improve once again. But anyway, guys, if you happen to like what you see, or catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just a select few here and there. If you're already subscribed, guys, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, I will feed you to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So with all that being said, guys, take care. Peace.